Hello, good morning. Let's check the sound. Okay. Good morning to all.
I'm Sue, the helper.
I'm sorry for my face because we have the prayer before the English one. We have it in Portuguese, and I got a little emotional about it. So here we are, and what we are doing is we usually read some words and we reflect about it. And after that, we close our eyes and we just meditate or pray to the whole planet and for all the people living in the planet. So that's our goal here, to try to contribute to a better place, to a more peaceful place, and to a calmer transition for our planet. And for that, we should try to better ourselves. Okay, the spiritual growth is part of this better world. So let's go for the words of our friend of Journey, and today is about the silence. So it goes like this: the act of becoming silent. Reflecting on becoming silent is much deeper than simply understanding the meaning of silence itself. Silence alone does not transform what is inside us, it only affects what is outside. In fact, how many of us remain restless and rushed within, even when we are quiet? Is silence by itself enough to change us, or does it greatly depend on the kind of silence we are experiencing? There is a saying among our people that goes, if I reach the silence that surrounds you and feel drawn closer, it means your silence is truly yours and not something imposed from the outside. We should realize that when we become silent within ourselves, without feeling oppressed or confined, we begin moving toward a true inner freedom. We begin to perceive, listen to, and feel the whole that exists within that silence. As we connect with it, we become part of it, understanding that we are not withdrawing. On the contrary, we are expanding, allowing the silence within us to unfold in a dance of colors, scents, and subtle touches, quiet yet deeply powerful. Is the silence we cultivate today real and liberating? So, the silence we are talking about, many will think that it's the silence that we get when we meditate. But this silence, as I understand, it's not really the meditating silence or just to not speak a word. It's actually an understanding of everything that goes around us, that goes on around us. And this is understanding the others, the acts of any kind of acts from the others. It's understanding how the universe all goes on, and being part of this whole thing is really the goal. So silencing is just not don't say a word, but it's really being have the awareness of being part of this whole universe of cosmos, the cosmos. So when we say that we are silent, we are not going to answer back something that we heard that it was bad, that hurt us, or that we don't like, we think it's something bad. Just silencing, but having thoughts, it's not the same thing, because even though the thoughts don't come in words sometimes, but it is there, and it is making noise, right? So the real silence is really understand how the law of the universe works, and feel part of this law. Do you want to say anything?
I'm thinking about this. You know, this the silence is the other side of our spirit.
Yeah.
We have two sides in my mind. Oh, the material side and the spiritual side. Silence is deeper, is inner us. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's on our inner, yeah,
Yes.
our inner self, right?
So we need to discover what the silence can learn
Can
us,
teach us,
can
right?
teach us.
Yes,
Yes, it's so important.
that's right.
Only this.
And we can do that in silence, right? It doesn't mean that meditation is not important. Of course, it is. And that's through meditation that we may reach this stage of silence. Okay. So it's not just taking everything out of our mind, it's just understanding everything around us. Okay. Hi, Gerson. Good morning. All right, so let's try now our silence to meditate and ask for the best for our planet and also for our people, for the all the people that live in this planet, to make every one of us aware of the silence that we really have and that we should live. Okay, so that's our goal, to reach this silence, which is the understanding of God's law. So Sylvia's gonna
Can we
play
play
the
the music?
music. Yes, yes, he's gonna play the music. So let's close our eyes, if you may, and let's emanate the best vibes, the best energy to this planet and to all the people living Everybody good? So, uh, I was thinking on the silence that Jesus taught us when he was, when we did all we did with him. uh, we hit him, we cursed him, and he never said a word. And it's not because he was a coward, but it was because he knew everything that would happen, and he knew that would pass. He knew that we were really, childish, right? Spiritually speaking, this is a very childish thing to do, to hurt the other. And he kept his silence because he is wise, because he understands God's law. He understands that he is part of the whole, and that moment would pass, and that we will learn sometime, right? So we should have him as our really model, because that is the real silence that we should learn. So silence is wisdom, is knowledge, but put it into practice. When we see something that is too beautiful, what we say, this is wordless. We are speechless because we have no way to describe something that we just feel. We so this is when we really reach this level of silence. So that's it. We should practice, not that meditation is no good. Meditation is awesome, and it will lead us sometime to this level, this stage of silence. But it is important to know that sometimes we don't say a word, but in our mind there are a lot going on. And this is the noise that we still have, even though we're not saying a word. So the silence that our friend of journey brings here is not the same silence that we mean when we don't say a word. It's really silencing our mind in a way that we understand everything around us and we understand that we are part of all this cosmos, all the universe. And this is when we get this silence, and this silence is the same as peace of mind, of inner peace. And when we have this peace, we can, express that through our outside and inside and everything. People will feel. That's why sometimes we are beside someone and we feel that peace, right? So this is the moment that we have to reach this silence and reach the peace and reach the knowledge, the wisdom that Jesus brought to us. Do you want to say something?
No, it's necessary to ask if you guys like our work. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and give the like. It's important for us.
Okay, so let's do this prayer not just today on Sundays, right? Let's do it every day of the week because that's the way that we can contribute for a better planet and for better people, for better us. Okay, so yes, have a good Sunday, a good week ahead, and let's try to make this silence our goal in life.
Okay, have a blessed day.
Yes. Thank you for listening to watching us, and thank you for praying also. Okay, the planet really thanks us for that.
Bye.
Have a blessed one.